The replay, Apple, swipe to the right and share Android from the bottom to the top. Share, share, share. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think we got a pretty good connection. Welcome, Sister Nyambe. Hopefully this connection can hold. I'm back at Panera Bread and the connection wasn't too strong a few minutes ago, but I got a connection now. So welcome, 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 brothers and sisters. You know what to do. Share it. Share it, share it, share it. We can't get started until we get a nice little head count here. All right, I need for you guys to share. Houses, shoes. Houses, shoes. Well, welcome, welcome, you guys. Go ahead and let us know where you're from, where you're coming in from. Give us your name. We like to practice good social media etiquette, and that's to let folks know where you're coming from. All right, go ahead and share it, everybody. I need for everybody to share. We need to triple our count before we get started. We need to get up to double digits real quick. And you see the number there. We need to get up to double digits real quick, brothers and sisters, so we can go ahead and get into today's message, all right? So go ahead and do that right now. We got Meerkat coming online here. All right. Welcome, everybody at Meerkat. Let's go ahead. We got to get up to double figures, brothers and sisters. We won't get started until we get that up to double figures. So I need your help, all right? So that's what we're going to start doing. All right, this is teamwork, and that's how you win at the money game. All right, you have to pay it forward. You have to sow before you reap. That's one of the rules of the money game in order to win and be successful. So go ahead. I need for everybody that's here to double up and share. Go ahead and share it with your Twitter followers and also your Facebook followers. All right, so everybody can double up. Got to get us to our double figures that we need right now. All right. All right, can you guys still hear me? Are we still connected? Because I was getting a bad connection earlier. So let's get some hearts going. Let's get some shares going so I know that we have a good connection. All right? Thank you so very much. Hashtag Black Dollars, hashtag Black Economy, hashtag Black Wealth. All right? So go ahead and let's share it. We need to triple this count real quick, brothers and sisters. We need to get this up to double digits. If not, then, we need to do something else, okay? So let's go ahead and need for everybody, Nyambe share, HOALLC, go ahead and share it. Go ahead and share it. Go ahead and share it. I need for everybody to share. All right? Don't come by yourself. That's selfish. And you cannot win at the money game being selfish, only thinking about yourself. That's what people who have the mentality of lack, that's what they do. They hoard. They're niggardly. And that's not the mindset of prosperity. So go ahead and share. We need to double up this count real quick before we get started. Hey, Living Sheik, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for restreaming. Need for everybody, at the sound of my voice, I need for everybody to double up the count. I need for everybody to share. Hey, Miss Ace, go ahead and let us know where you're from. Give us your name, where you're from, and share. 3 things. Name, where you're from, and share. Name, where you're from, and share. I need for everybody to share. Meerkat, I need for you guys to restream. Hey, Philly, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you like the hashtag Black Wealth, Black Dollars, Black Economy, then you need to be sharing with all your followers, all right? One of the ways to increase, thank you, Nyambe. One of the ways to increase your credibility with your friends and in the marketplace is by who you associate yourself with. See, we miss that. We don't understand that. By you associating yourself with messages, right, and people other than your current circle, it gives you credibility. It gives you credibility in the marketplace, all right? So that's what you have to learn. How you doing, Sister Denise? Assalamu alaikum. All right, so I need for everybody to share. If everybody just brought one person, we'll be at our double digits and we can get started, all right? We're not going to get started until we get to double digits. All right, so we're waiting on you. Hey, a streaming voice over there at Meerkat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Need for everybody at Meerkat to go ahead and share. Everybody at Meerkat to restream. All right, we're waiting on you guys. I'm waiting on you guys. All right, I'm waiting on you guys. We need to double up. We need to get to double digit figures real quick. All right, thank you so very much. A streaming voice. Thank you so very much. All right, but we need to go ahead and double up. Here's a message that we have for you today. If we can get to it, if we can get to double figures, we will start this message. It's something that I'm going to share with you on on a private webinar, that I'm going to share with you. Hey, Eugene, go ahead and share it real quick, Eugene. They're waiting on you to invite some more people. We need 4 more people and we can get started. All right, 4 more people and we can get started. All right, I need for my faithful Sister Denise and Sister Nyambe and Sister Candace and HOA LLC. I need for you guys to share it again. All right, I don't know how many times you can share it per visit, but let's go ahead and break the bank. Let's go ahead and press the limits. Let's go ahead and set new boundaries. That's another rule of those that win at the money game, right? They're not afraid to press the limits. They're not afraid to press to see how far they can go. They're not afraid to maximize every opportunity. Maximize a comp plan, right? Maximize a bonus structure. Maximize the opportunity that they currently have. Not looking for new opportunities. Maximizing the opportunities they currently have. So I need for everybody that's still with us here at Meerkat to share. Thank you, Sister Denise. Share on Facebook and Twitter. All right? Facebook and Twitter. We're 6 minutes behind. We're waiting on everybody at Periscope and Meerkat to share and restream. All right? Share and restream. Need for everybody to do that. We're waiting. Come on, you guys. Come on. G Peach 50, thank you for joining us. Go ahead and share it. All right, need a couple of more. All right, Miss Ace, appreciate you out of Philly. Go ahead and share it, you guys. I need for your people to come on. See, it says a lot when you share pertinent or certain kind of information with your friends and they don't respond. That says something. Not negative, it just says something. Marketing research is about feedback, all right? And then you determine if it's good or bad, but marketing research is about feedback. All right, Peach, thank you for sharing. Let's get some of your friends on here. All right, because we need to go ahead and get started. Let's get some of your friends on here. We're talking about hashtag black dollars, black wealth, black economy. All right, that's what we're talking about, brothers and sisters. No holds barred, unapologetic. All right, that's what time. Hey, Senior 420, go ahead and share. Share. I know folks are getting out and getting back in so they can go ahead and give more hearts. So go ahead and do that right now, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to spend any more time on. Hey, good morning, everybody. For those that don't know me, welcome to this live stream. My name is DarrellMuhammad, real estate investor, mentor, coach, sales and marketing professional, online and offline sales and marketing, former stockbroker, networker, network marketer. Just out here as an entrepreneur, realizing the true American dream, right? The true American dream, brothers and sisters, is not a house and a white picket fence and a dog and 2.5 children. That's what they tell the masses of the people. The true American dream is to fully participate in free enterprise, to be an entrepreneur, to be a business owner. These are the type of little small nuggets and little anecdotes, if you will, that I want to share with you on these live streams, brothers and sisters. If you like this message, this is hashtag black dollars, hashtag black wealth, hashtag black economy. If that's what you're about in your heart and in your spirit and your soul, then I definitely want to invite you to join our community that is rapidly growing, our private community. And how do you do that? Go to DarrellMuhammad.net, DarrellMuhammad.net. Hit on one of my blog posts. At the bottom, you'll see subscribe to get on the special VIP list. Get on the special VIP list. And why you want to do that? So you can network with other people who have the same objective. And what is that? To empower themselves financially, for themselves, their family, but most importantly, our community. All right? The gold and riches is in our community, brothers and sisters, not in the community as a whole or the marketplace as a whole. It's in our community, the community that we come from as black people, the black community. That's where your riches is. You'll become richer, I think, faster there than trying to be everything to all people, all right? Or trying to appeal to people that are most unlike you. All right, that's a struggle in and of itself, and that's a recipe for failure. All right? So we're here talking about hashtag black dollars, black economy, black wealth. So reach me at DarrellMuhammad.net. Sister, put that up for me. Sister Niambe, put that up so they can get the spelling of my name correct. And meet me there. You get on a special VIP list. We have one monthly, or every month we have a monthly meetup conference call where you can meet the rest of those that are on the list. Thank you, Sister Niambe. And that's where you can go. Also, we're going to have some private webinars coming up here in March. Today is the first day of March. We have 2 months behind us in the first quarter. Okay? And we can connect there. And we're going to go into more details on these rules and these concepts, these techniques and these strategies that I share with you here on these live streams. This is the money game. How to play the money game to win. Learning to rules to win at the money game, and not these rules that we've been playing that apparently is not working for us like it's working for those who know how to play by the rules to win. All right? So that's what we're doing here. Welcome, TYSA4E2G. We need for everybody to invite your friends, invite your friends, invite your friends, right? Invite your friends to this live stream, because we're going to talk about something that's very dear to me, something that I started learning about way back in the early 80s, right? A lot of us have seen, hey Sabrina, a lot of us have seen or heard of the idea of no money down. No money down. Thank you for inviting your followers, all right? And I want to share with you and rest assure you, brothers and sisters, that you need to stop being so cynical. All right? Oh, if it sounds too good to be true, take that out of your vocabulary. All right? That's a vocabulary of the self-defeated ones. Right? It's too good to be true. If it's too good to be true, that just means you need to look into it. Because what happens if you're wrong and it is true? What would you be missing out on if it is true? Right? So that is just one of those mantras that the poor people have learned. Because you have mantras for rich people and you have mantras for poor people. Alright? So don't think that just because it's a mantra that's been passed down from generation to generation is going to serve you in your quest to win at the money game by playing by the rules that the winners play by. Alright? Let's go ahead and share it, because we're talking about no money down, brothers and sisters. No money down. Like I say, I learned this back in the early 80s when I started watching those real estate gurus that came on TV talking about how to buy real estate with no money down. All right? I didn't throw it out of the window. I didn't dismiss it just because I never heard of it before, just because I never knew anybody that did it, right? That didn't matter. It was very intriguing. It was very eye-catching. It just, stimulated my imaginations. Not that it's too good to be true. Not that if that was true, everybody be doing it. I said, wow, no money down? Man, I got to go see what this is about. You can buy real estate with no money down? Right? Wow, that's powerful. So I started watching those infomercials, started going to the seminars at the hotels back in 1980, and I got my first real estate course, my first no money down real estate course back in 82, I believe it was. All right, it was by a guy by the name of Ed Beckley, how to buy real estate with no money down. So let me just share with you, brothers and sisters, about no money down. All right? Because, see, we have to understand, and I share this on other live streams, no money down is a concept, but it's more than a concept to those who believe. Those who believe it, and they back their actions with their belief, right? Faith without works is dead. They back their faith and their belief with actions. It goes from concept to strategy. Concept to strategy. All right? That's with no money down. You have to understand the concept of no money down, not just as it pertains to real estate, because it's not confined to just real estate. It's a concept. If you can wrap your mind around the concept of no money down, then you can now use it as a strategy, as a technique to apply wherever the opportunity presents itself. Okay? Wherever the opportunity presents itself. See, that's the challenge with formal education. You learn education in a confined discipline, in a confined, area, a specialty. All right? But no one has taught us the concept and how to use that concept in a broader sense. So you have people that have PhDs and master's degrees standing in line for a job because they have not learned how to take the concept of whatever their specialized learning is in and use it for a broader, in a broader way, right? They use it outside of being an employee and now take it and understand how that concept, that training can be used in a broader sense to as they can generate income for themselves, absence of an employer. All right, so understand the concept of no money down. No money down. All right, we're going to start calling these Tuesday Tactical Tuesdays. All right, Mondays we have what? Money Mindset Monday. Tactical Tuesdays, question and answer Wednesdays. We'll come up with something for Thursday. All right, if you got a good idea of something we can theme Thursday for. And then Friday is Freedom Friday. So today is Tactical Tuesday, and we're talking about the no money down concept. All right, now this is a strategy that those who win at the money game consistent enough to be known as winners, because winners lose, right? But they far outpace their losings with winnings. That's what makes them, classifies them as winners, right? Okay, so they understand the idea and concept of no money down, right? So here's for clarity, here's what you need to understand. No money down means two things. One, that there's actually no money being transacted, right? You're not getting any money for what you're selling, and I'm not giving you any money for what you're selling, okay? So that's one idea, one understanding, one definition of the no money down concept that you can apply to anything. All right. One is that there is no money being exchanged. Now, back in the day when I started in real estate in the 80s and going to these seminars with no money down is different from no money down today. Back in those days, it wasn't hard money lenders, right? So no money down back in those days were truly no money down deals, meaning that they were creative financing, they called it. Creative financing. And I'll do a live stream or maybe a private webinar on creative financing. So no money was exchanged, right? As one of the definitions of no money down, no money was exchanged. It was all structured due to creative financing. Creative financing. So that's one clarification, one definition, if you will, of no money down was literally no money being exchanged, right? No money coming from anywhere being exchanged. The number two definition is, so how do you make money? That's a good question. Hold on to that, G Peach. All right. So the second definition is where when they say no money down, it can also mean none of your money, none of my money, but there is money on the table, but it's not coming out of my pocket or your pocket, meaning we're getting money from somewhere else. We're getting money from an investor. Money is coming from the sidelines, if you will, and that's being presented in a transaction to consummate and finalize the deal. So once again, not any of my money, right? None of my money is coming from an investor or another source, but it's not any of my money. I have no money of mine in the transaction, all right? So those are the two things you need to understand when you hear no money down. That's what it means. One or two of those things. Number one, actually no cash being exchanged. You're using creative financing, all right, with no cash is being exchanged. Number two, when cash is being exchanged in the transaction, just none of your money. None of your money. Now here's something else I learned during that period of time in the 80s with no money down. They said if you invest $5,000, right, and you got a 10% return on your money, that's $500, right? They said if you invest $0, of your own money, but you got back $5,000 in return, then the question is, what is your return on investment? What is your return on investment? The answer to that question is infinity. You know that infinity, that sideways 8? Infinity. Now, if your return on investment is infinity, then what limits do you have in making money that way? The limit that you have in making money that way is also infinity. How much money can you make once you learn how to do no money down transactions? How much money can you make? It's unlimited, right? It's only limited to your creativity, the opportunity, and in cases when you might need some investors, right? But that's the only limit. But outside of that, long as that is there, those components are there, then there is no limit to your return. Your return on investment and your possibilities are only limited by human possibilities, all right? And human possibilities are very, very unlimited, all right? People are shattering previous records, previous, expectations or realities, or they're just constantly mystifying the minds on what human beings are able to do, today. So that's what you have to understand, brothers and sisters. That's no money down. No money down starts out as a concept, as all things do, thoughts in the brain. And then for those who believe it and take action, massive, consistent action, go out and implement what it takes, the steps and the procedures to the no money down idea, concept, and strategy, then they materialize that in their life, right? I've done it over and over and over again, brothers and sisters. It's not some mystical, theoretical concept. It's actually real. I've done it over and over and over and over again in real estate and other business endeavors, right? So as you learn how to play the money game and learn the rules to win, which means that you have to, you have to invest, right? You have to get into investing in order to get a return on your money, in order to build your treasury, if you will, in order to build your portfolio, to get returns on your money. You have to invest. You can't win at the money game saving, and you can't win at the money game spending. You can only win at the money game by playing the rules to win that those that win on a consistent basis play by. And what is that? You have to invest. You have to invest. You have to have your money working harder for you than you work for it. That is the ultimate goal in winning at the money game, is to work harder for your money to have your money work harder for you than you work for your money. So that's a good criteria to determine how you're coming along in the money game. If you're winning or losing, or if you're making any progress towards success and winning in the money game, is how hard is my money working for me, right? How hard is my money working for me? We're going to go another 5 minutes, and then we're going to open up for questions so I can answer Peach's question. So Peach, you hang out for another 5 minutes, and we'll answer your question. Now, if you like this concept, we're talking about hashtag black dollars, hashtag black economy, hashtag black wealth, brothers and sisters. This stream is here, and those who show up on a regular basis are here because we want to see our black community more independent financially, and we want to be a part of that conversation. We want to be a part of that solution. We're tired seeing other people get rich off of our community while we're poor as a community, but we're really rich. All right? We're looking for those individuals who want to play the money game to win in a big way, so huge that it's too much for just you. It's too much for your family, but it's not too much for our community. And that's where the overflow should go. The overflow should go in our community. And we always have overflow. Overflow, brothers and sisters, is really a spirit of abundance, not so much having abundance. Because you have some people who are greedy, and they have more, and they just make their bucket bigger to hold more, because they don't have the spirit of overflow, right? You have to have the spirit of abundance first, and then you have to have the spirit of overflow. And somebody asked me the other day, Are you rich? Yes, I'm rich. When you understand rich, then you know that rich is not monetary. Rich is only one of about 20 ways that you can be rich monetarily, right? So for someone to ask that question, it only says more about them than it says about me, and it lets me know what their level of understanding is, right? And it's in that of the masses of the people. Just understand, brothers and sisters, when we talk about no money down, if there's any kind of resistance in your mind, then you need to deal with that, because those who win at the money game think the opposite of those who don't win. Not different, the opposite, right? So when you don't believe something that the masses of the people don't believe, rest assured that those who play the money game to win believe it, right? You don't believe that you can do transactions with no money? They believe it. You don't believe you can do transactions with no credit? They believe it. You don't believe that you can do transactions with no college degree? They believe it. They believe it. And they work on that belief. And they walk on that belief. And they take action on that belief. And then they do it. And then they not believe anymore. Now they know. They are knowers, not believers. All right? So we need to become knowers. That's another nugget for you real quick. In order to win at the money game, you have to know the rules and not believe the rules to win. You have to know the rules of the game to win by going out there and doing it. Too many of you all are intellectualizing these concepts. But the question is, how many of you all have taken what you've heard on these live streams and used them? If you're not using them, you're being used by them. Somebody is using those rules against you. You're either being sold or you're selling. You're either being sold or you're selling. If you're not taking action, somebody has sold you the idea that you can wait. Somebody sold you the idea that is not important enough to stop what you're doing and do it now. Somebody has sold you that idea and you bought it, you purchased it, and you own it. Our actions. What's the guy, Ed Beckley, I heard him say years ago, you can tell how bad somebody wants something by how they go after it. So don't believe what a person says. Believe what a person does. The actions that they take. Their action speaks more for them than what a resume will tell you, right? What their friends will tell you, or what they will tell you. We're talking about the no money down concept. The no money down concept. Hashtag black dollars, hashtag black wealth, hashtag black economy. If you like this message, brothers and sisters, make sure you follow me like Miss Ace has just done. Make sure you follow me here on Periscope, right? Follow me here on Periscope by swiping and follow, and go to DarrellMuhammad.net, hit one of those blog posts and subscribe, because we're going to have 2 to 3 live events for our subscribers only. We're going to do a meetup group once a month that you can come through as many times as you want to. That's where you're going to have the opportunity to connect with other subscribers. All right, because it's not about Darrell. I'm just a porter. I'm just a hub that this information is flowing through. Right? I'm a conduit, but it's to bring everybody together so we can start doing some things. We'll watch replay. Just got on. Okay, appreciate you, man. All right, so that's what it's about. So go to DarrellMuhammad.net, subscribe. All right, if you want to find me on social media, I'm on Periscope, of course, Twitter, Facebook fan page, Darrell Muhammad fan. Everything's Darrell Muhammad. All right, Snapchat. Meet me over there at Snapchat. That's something totally different. All right, that's something totally different. That's going to be more fun and crazy stuff, because I'm really, a wild and crazy guy, as what's his name used to say on Saturday Night Live, right? So meet me there, right? Because we're going to learn together. We're going to progress together. And that's another nugget on the rules to win at the money game. Find people that you can grow with, right? Stop trying to be the BOSS, the boss, right? If you the sharpest knife in the drawer, you're in the wrong drawer, right? You've heard that before. If you're the smartest person in your circle, you're in the wrong circle. If you're the richest ball, if you're the biggest ball in your circle, you're in the wrong circle, all right? And you have to be humble enough to learn from other people. If not, then that lack of humility will be the reason why you don't win like you can and you should, at the money game. All right. So here's what you need to do. Here's the steps in order to implement the no money down concept. Number one, you have to learn what investors are looking for. You have to learn how to identify the opportunities that are in the marketplace that investors are looking for. Because here's what you need to understand. There's always investors out there looking to put their money somewhere. They understand that they got to keep their money moving, but they're not the ones that want to go out and find the deals. So the way to ask Peach, here's your answer. How do you make the money? One of the ways that you make money from without money is you be what they call in real estate a bird dog or a finder, or what they call in the music industry the executive producer. You go out, you hunt, you find the opportunity that investors are looking for, right? You go out and find it. You beat the bushes. You network. See, so you have to learn the skill set, the mindset and the skill set to be able to identify the opportunities that investors are looking for. All right? And number two, let me get my notes right there. Number two, you have to find the investors. All right? So what you lack in money, brothers and sisters, you have to make up in mindset and skill set. See? What you lack in money, you have to make up in mindset and skill set. So now you have to know where to find investors. Where to find the investors. Hey, TLC, put your name in there. You have to know where to find investors. And what does that mean? You have to know where the money is. You got to know where the money is. You have to know where to look for the money. Right? You got to know where to look for the money. You have to go where the money already congregates. I heard one of my mentors say that, go to, hey, Sonny, go to, high-end hotels. Park your car and go hang out in the bar area. Go get you some juice or Coke. I don't drink alcohol, right? And go in there and mix and mingle. Go in there and mix and mingle because, those people are travelers, and if they're at a high-end hotel, then that means they got some money. They have access to money, right? So you have to go out and learn. I have a book called How to Network with the Affluent. When I go home, I'll take a picture and put it on my on my Facebook page and Snapchat and all that stuff, right? So you have to learn. How do you learn? We told you yesterday. You have to invest monthly, minimum of monthly, on audio, right? Books, seminars, and live events. If you're not doing that, brothers and sisters, you're in the minor leagues. If you're not doing that, brothers and sisters, you just fantasizing the idea, right? You're just intellectualizing it so you can talk to somebody else that ain't doing nothing, so they can be impressed with how deep you are, right? How deep you are. How deep can we be swimming on the surface of the water? That's not deep, right? That's not deep at all. Hashtag black dollars, hashtag black economy, hashtag black wealth. All right, brothers and sisters. So that's number two. Number three is, let me see what's number three. You have to sell the opportunity. You have to learn how to sell. Most of us, if not all of us, are not successful as entrepreneurs. We're not successful in network marketing. The key thing is we hate selling. You have too much of a consumer mentality. Consumers hate sellers, hate salespeople. I don't like to be sold. You trying to sell me something. See, I knew if I came to this free real estate seminar, they was going to try to sell me something. You know what I realized, brother and sister? You know why we say that? Because we ain't trying to sell nothing. See, black folks say that because black folks ain't trying to sell nothing. We're not in the free enterprise market. If you're in the free enterprise market, I don't care what you're doing. If you're in the free enterprise market, you got to sell. And if you're not successful, I can rest assured because you're not selling enough products that's generating enough revenue for you to stay in business. You're not selling. You have to learn how to sell. You have to learn how to sell. If you don't learn how to sell, just give it up. Go get you a good job, like my boy Donald Trump say, right? Go get you a good job so you can get a house and a white picket fence and 2.5 children and a spouse and a dog. That's okay. Because everybody can't be entrepreneurs, truth be told. But I'm of the belief there's more of us who can be than are. And that's who I'm really talking to. All right? So sell. You have to learn how to sell the opportunity to the investor. How do you do that? You know, as they say, WIIFM. They say that's the radio station that everyone loves to listen to. WIIFM. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? That's a radio station that we all just love to listen to. Is what's in it for me. See, as a salesperson, you need to understand that. You need to know that. So when you're talking to an investor, you know what to say. You know how to sell them. That's number 3. And then number 4, brothers and sisters, is getting paid. Right? We're talking about no money down. I just gave you the 4 steps. See, those 4 steps right here, brothers and sisters, if you took those 4 steps and ran with it, it didn't cost you no money to learn the no money down concept and how to implement it. And you'll be successful, right? You'll be successful. Right? Now, I got to tell you, all opportunities, profitable opportunities, are not no money down deals. See? You only go to no money down deal to open up the possibilities for you. You only get no money down deals as a tool in your tool belt to use when you can use it. You never force a no money down deal. And you use no money down to generate income, to get paid. So when there's a deal that's so sweet, but you need cash infusing, you need cash in the transaction, then you have the cash from your no money down transactions. So step number 4 is get paid. Get paid. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a webinar just on this concept and drill down more in detail, like the example I just shared with you on where to go to find the people with money. All right. We're going to have that in a private webinar. A private webinar, but it's only for those who go to DarrellMuhammad.net, hit one of the blog posts, and subscribe. And subscribe. All right? Because I'm going to give you some things to do. I'm going to prompt you to invest. We will have an offer for you to invest in. Let me just tell you something what those who understand the money game understand and the way their thinking is. All right? I've been working on this mindset for 30 years. Right? 30 years, brothers and sisters. And you never stop until you're dead if you're true to the game, so to speak. Right? God didn't put us here to stop growing when we reach 65. That's man's idea. God put us here to grow until we die. Right? Grow until we die. Right? Your body stopped growing at 17, 18, 21, or whatever it is. But your mind never stopped growing. Your mind only stops growing when you stop feeding your mind the right foods for it to grow. Because you can feed your mind some stuff that retards your thinking. Right? That increases your chance for Alzheimer's. Right? Because the food you're feeding your brain is garbage. It's trash. It's crap. Right? So those 4 things, brothers and sisters, watch the replay and share. Watch the replay. Let me just tell you something real quick. See, when you share stuff, this is how I use social media. When people like my post, right, you know what I do? I'll go, like, not leave a comment, like. You know what I do? I'll go to their page, see what they're about, and I friend them. Or Living Sheep can bear witness, right? I'll go in there, and I'll say, thank you for watching the stream. It's about connection, brothers and sisters. This is not TV. Stop treating it like entertainment. This is not TV, right? I'm not here cracking jokes like Chris Rock did on the Oscars. That's not what I do, right? Can I crack a few jokes every now and then? I'm sure I can. I'm pretty silly enough to do that. But that's not what I'm here for. So brothers and sisters, hashtag Black Dollars, hashtag Black Economy, hashtag Black Wealth. I'm about empowering myself, my family, but most importantly, our community. Our community is rich. We are just letting the money get away from our community. See, what entrepreneurs and business people do is they're like fish catchers. They have a big net. And they throw their net out in the marketplace and they reel it in and see what fish is in their net. The money is getting away from our black community, brothers, because we don't have no net. What net do you have in a black community that can even have the opportunity of catching a fish? None? Then we're part of the problem. We're not doing anything to catch the fish and keep it in our community. That's what this live stream is about. That's what DarrellMuhammad.net is about. And if you're about that, you need to go there and subscribe. All right, any questions, brothers and sisters? Real quick, 1 or 2 minutes. Any questions on Meerkat? Meerkat, you guys don't have any questions? I'm going to stop doing Meerkat. Living Chic and a streaming voice, you all start showing up on Periscope, all right? Because we're going to start piping this through, Facebook Live, all right? That's marketing. That's winning at the money game. You find out what you're getting the best return on your money or a satisfactory return on your money. And then you put your energy there. You put your time there. You put your money there. And that which is not satisfactory to you, you withdraw those resources and you put it where it is satisfactory. All right, so no questions. Any questions? Share this stream. Subscribe to this Periscope so you can get notifications, because you never know. I just might pop on, here and there, and then you'll be notified. At least you'll be notified so you can come back and watch the replay. So today is Tactical Tuesday. Tactical Tuesday. We're giving you some techniques that you can actually go out and use. And I just shared with you the no money down concept. I defined it for you, and I showed you 4 things that you need to do so you can go out and not believe in the no money down concept, but you become a knower of the no money down concept, like I'm a knower. I'm not a believer. I don't believe it works. I know it works because I've been using it for about since 2000. How long is that? 16 years. I signed up but not received any notes, but the meetup group. Yeah, hang in there, Jazzy lady. Yeah, we just had the meetup group last Sunday. Sunday? And you'll start getting those notifications. So make sure any notifications you get from DarrellMuhammad, email, I should say, you get from DarrellMuhammad, make sure you open it up right away. All right? Because some of them are going to be more time sensitive than the other. Just like Sunday, I was only able to get the email out in circulation on Saturday. Right? And that's another thing that we're going to talk about maybe one day, about opportunity. Learning to win the money game by playing the rules to win. And a lot of times that's timing. A lot of time you have to understand the idea and concept of opportunity. Opportunity. Right? So we'll talk about that one day here soon. All right? So go there to DarrellMuhammad.net, subscribe, because we're going to have some live events every couple of weeks, starting this month in March. All right? So with that being said, brothers and sisters, thank you for being here. Watch it again. Share it with your friends. And as always, we'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our black community needs your very best. And they deserve your very best. Right? So they deserve and need your and my very best. Go out there and be the very best you can be for our community. Weekdays is a black dollar. I don't understand what that means, Bandit. Try that again. All right? Any questions? Any questions real quick by Bandit rephrases that. Anything over there at Meerkat? Any questions at Meerkat? Okay. All right, so no clarification on that, Bandit. Weekdays is black dollars. Every day is black dollar. Every day you have a dollar. Every day you have access to the dollar. Thriving Thursdays. All right. What is a black dollar? Somebody answer that for him. Black dollar. And who are you, Bandit? Black dollar is dollars that black people have control and circulate and spend. All right? That's what a black dollar is. Black economics. Thank you very much. All right? Some things you have to learn on your own. I can tell you what, I can rest assure you, economists, black people money. I can tell you what, Peaches, did I answer your question? Peach, did I answer your question? See, black dollars is so obscure to whereas people ask, what is it? They ask, what is it? If you say Korean dollars, Greek dollars, Polish dollars, right? You know, I'm sure you can always find somebody ask, what is it? But we already know what it is, right? Because it circulates. We don't know what ours is because ours don't circulate in the black economy long enough to be identified as such. Spend it throughout the economy. No, sir. No, sir. Sorry, bandit. You're in the wrong live stream, brother. Right? Whoever you are, you're in the wrong live stream. We're not promoting that. We're promoting circulating the black dollars in our community with black businesses. Right? Okay? So that's a different conversation. Maybe you need to get on some other conversation, on some other streams. But that's not what we're talking about. All right, so if that's a conversation you want to have. You want to have conversations in groups and circles that are talking about that, right? I don't want, if I go up and walk to a group of people and they talking about football, right? But I want to talk about something else that's vaguely related to football. That I mean, why do I want to shift it away from a conversation that I'm joining in? All right, that's good. Yeah, seek the understanding, right? That's good. So what you do is you go back and watch this stream over and over again, bandit. All right? Understanding is something that no, I'm not hating. Yeah, you need some understanding. I'm not hating. I'm helping you to clarify the perspective in which black people look at themselves and look at their economy and look at their condition. Right? So it's not hating, right? Why do we interject words that have not been used in the conversation? Right? You ask for clarity before you define things. Right? You're defining what I'm expressing as hate. And it might speak more of your perspective, your mental perspective, and what it's telling you based on what I'm saying. But that's not what we're here for, right? So you get as much understanding as you want, as you need. You can go to YouTube and Google it. Let me give you some references. All right, Google's ethnic groups circulating down within the community. Yes, it may be a little too much for you to grasp. Here's what you do. Look up Claude Anderson. Google him. Go to YouTube. Watch Claude Anderson, right? And that's what videos and replays are. So you can go back and you won't use up a person's valuable time. You can go back and do your research, and you can watch pre-recorded stuff. Right? That a person doesn't have to invest their time over and over and over again answering the same question from different people. All right? So go to YouTube, look in Dr. Claude Anderson, look up Dennis Kimbrough, and look up George Fraser. And that would help you in your understanding. If you're sincere, then that's what you would do. And that'll help close the learning curve or the understanding curve so you can recognize this message for what it is. And it is not hate. It's just the opposite of love. And that's very interesting how when black folks strongly express the love that they have unequivocally for themselves, unadulterated for themselves, undiluted, unhomogenized for themselves, that people equate it to hate. We didn't use any language that attack anybody. We didn't use any language that's aggressive towards people. Right? Right? We didn't do that. So how you equate that to hate? Jews circulate that out within the community up to 18 times before they leave their community. Right. So that's hate. When you love yourself, the only person that takes self-love as hate is one who is your enemy, who has the mindset of the enemy. Because that is threatening to them. They know that self-love is threatening to them. Because they benefit off us not loving ourselves. So with that being said, thank you so very much for listening. We'll see you next time because I go on and on and on. And that's not what this is about. There you go, sister. Very informative. Keep it positive. And don't apologize and love yourself. We look like fools in the midst of wise people when we want to talk about saving the whales and talk about saving the dogs and talk about March of Dimes and all this other kind of stuff. But we hesitant and timid when it comes to talking about loving and helping ourselves. So we'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our black community deserves your very best. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net, subscribe, because we're about to get this party started in 26. Take care, everybody. God bless.